I was a commercial and civil litigator in Toronto in two large law firms for 20 years. Then I had the privilege of becoming a judge in 1999. And I learned mediation back in the year 2000. The Chief Justice, our former Chief Justice, was a superb mediator, and he learned and taught us all about how not to just be an evaluative mediator, but to be transformative and facilitative. So I had the privilege of doing about 2,000 judicial mediations before I retired 3 years ago into the private practice, and now I have a pretty busy arbitration and mediation practice, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm pretty lucky right now. My practice is fairly versatile. I would say it's 40% commercial litigation, and then 60% would be personal injury, estates, real estate. So it covers the entire gamut of civil litigation except for family. Facilitative. I can evaluate at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it's necessary. When the rubber hits the road and looks like there's no way out, then I have to do an evaluation. I will do so, and do so with a fair bit of hopeful eloquence and forcefulness. But before that, for the first 6 hours, I'm there to help the clients in any way that I can. Facilitation, the purgative journey as it is, to talk to them, to hear them out, to listen carefully, to talk to them about their expectations, and just make them as comfortable as they can be, so that at 3 o'clock, when the tough lifting occurs, they respect me and trust me enough that they're prepared to accept the perspectives that I have. Yeah, I think the first thing is word of mouth. If the lawyers over the 23 years that I was a judge liked me and didn't think I was that much of a jerk, and they remember me and they thought that I did a decent job for them, then of course when I enter into the private terrain, that they would recognize that I'm doing mediations again, and they'd be most interested, if they were interested in a retired judge as the mediator, then they might be quite interested in perhaps contacting me because of their firsthand experience with me. Also, most lawyers do know that my practice as a lawyer and also as a judge covered all the spans from commercial to civil to personal injuries. So because of that, I usually get calls up from lawyers in all different kinds of law. Happiness for the clients. Success, regrettably, almost always comes down to the mediation succeeding, and then the parties are always gratified. It doesn't always have to be that way, but quite frankly, I get tough cases, and I'm very happy when they settle, because I'm very, very happy that I've been able to build a bridge for human beings into the future and try to put the litigation process in the rearview mirror of their car so they can move on. And usually if the case settles, the relief, the sense of relief, the sense of joy, the sense of, I can now breathe again and move on, is fantastic, and keeps me going and recharges me every single day to do it again the next time. Play a miserable game of golf, play an okay game of tennis, and travel with my spouse.